Good morning, students. In the last class, we have started endoplasmic reticulum. Now we will continue with it. Endoplasmic reticulum consists of three parts. Number 1, cisternae. Number 2, vacuoles, and number 3, tubules. As you know, cisternae are long tube-like structure that are present near nuclear membrane. Vacuoles are spherical structures and tubules are somewhat branched structure. They are also tubes, but they are branched structure and they are present near plasma membrane. So, cisternae, vacuoles and tubules form endoplasmic reticulum. Suppose this is a cell and this cell is having nucleus. So from this nucleus there arises tubule, cisternae, and these cisternaes are smooth, rough type, means they have ribosomes attached it. Along with it, they have what? Vesicles. They are also having ribosomes attached with. From here, there arises branches, and those branches are, so these are tubules, these are cisternae, and these are vesicles. So here don't write vacuoles, here these are vesicles. तो सेल के पास ये जो पार्ट है, this is endoplasmic reticulum. This having ribosome it is called RER. This does not have ribosome, so it is called SER. So we will discuss the differences between smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum. Now smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum, if we talk about, here we will write RER and here we will write SER. As its name suggests, it has ribosomes attached with endoplasmic reticulum. It does not have ribosomes attached with endoplasmic reticulum. Number second is, it is near to or closer to nuclear membrane because it has ribosomes, whereas it is closer to plasma membrane. So this is a very important difference between rough and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. It synthesizes what? Protein, whereas it synthesizes lipids and transport it. Here also and transport it. There is one more thing. RER transport the nuclear material to the साइटोप्लाज्म, मतलब कि न्यूक्लियस में जो भी चीजें हैं वो RER की हेल्प से निकलकर साइटोप्लाज्म में आती हैं, जबकि स्मूथ एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम में इट ट्रांसपोर्ट what plasma membrane material to the cytoplasm. This is the very common difference between this. In other words, we can say that RER is first formed, it gets converted into SCR, and it is this SCR which get converted into lysosomes. There is a system that is called GERL system. GERL system means G stands for Golgi bodies, that we will discuss just now. ER stands for endoplasmic reticulum and L stands for lysosome. So it is what GERL system, GERL system, which is very important system, and this system is also called as what? Endomembrane system. In NCERT, it is given as endomembrane system. So endomembrane system or GERL system can be asked in exam. GERL means it composed of what? Golgi bodies, endoplasmic reticulum and lysosome system. Out of that we have discussed endoplasmic reticulum. In that we have discussed rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum means it has ribosomes on it. It is present near nuclear membrane. It transports proteins, it synthesizes proteins and transport it, and finally it also transports the material that is present in the nucleus to the cytoplasm. On the other hand, if we talk about smooth endoplasmic reticulum, it does not has ribosomes, it synthesizes lipids, it transport plasma membrane material to the cytoplasm, and it is closer to the plasma membrane. Now besides it, rough smooth endoplasmic reticulum also has a number of functions, and what that function is, that smooth endoplasmic reticulum in muscles is called sarcoplasmic reticulum. It is called sarcoplasmic reticulum. There is one more question. What is sarcoplasmic reticulum? It is nothing but it is endoplasmic reticulum. But it is present, if it is present in muscles, it is called sarcoplasmic reticulum, and it is associated with muscle impulse. Muscles में जो impulse आती है, that is just because of sarcoplasmic reticulum, because sarcoplasmic reticulum is the storehouse of calcium ions, and calcium ions की वजह से ही muscles की contraction और relaxation होती है. Now next is, it also helps in the removal of lactic acid. So these are the two important functions of SCR. One is functions of SCR, although there are many functions, but we are discussing two. One is removal of lactic acid from the body, and other is it acts as sarcoplasmic reticulum. So I request you all to go through it once again. So these are the general differences between RER and SER. After this, we will discuss in general the functions of endoplasmic reticulum. Functions of endoplasmic reticulum means functions of endoplasmic reticulum. When you say, ma'am, we have done the functions of RER and SER, then why there is a requirement of endoplasmic reticulum? No. In all, endoplasmic reticulum also plays a very important role. Number one is that it helps in the transfer of information. It helps in the transfer of information. This is a very important point. From nucleus to the organelles or the cytoplasm. This is the very first important function of. Second is, it is a framework of cytoplasm by providing, or that is called cytoskeleton. सेल जिस चीज पर खड़ा होता है यानी कि साइटोप्लाज्म, साइटोप्लाज्म को जो स्केलेटल चाहिए वो एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम एंड अदर स्ट्रक्चर्स, ऑन अदर स्ट्रक्चर्स इट इज प्रेजेंट. नाउ third and important is it helps in the transport of proteins and lipids to the Golgi bodies. What Golgi bodies are, I will tell you after few minutes. Now fourth and important is that endoplasmic reticulum helps in the processes in the formation of 30 enzymes. Those are very important enzymes. Just now you learned them. One is ATPase. ATPase means adenosine triphosphate ase, and other is dehydrogenase. Dehydrogenase means D means removal and hydrogenase means hydrogen ions, removal of hydrogen ions. And fifth is it helps in cell division by forming cell plate in plants. So these are the 5 important functions of endoplasmic reticulum. First, information is transferred and that is the rough endoplasmic reticulum that transfer it. Framework of cytoplasm, it is both RER and SER. Transport of protein by rough endoplasmic reticulum and transfer of lipid by smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Besides 30 enzymes की formation इससे होती है क्योंकि प्रोटीन बनाता है तो enzymes बनाता है. Those are ATPase and dehydrogenase. Further, as you know, in animal cell division takes with the help of what? Spindle fibers. but in plant cells, as centrioles are not there, so there is a cell plate formation is there, and that is formed by endoplasmic reticulum. So these all are the functions of endoplasmic reticulum, and this can be a 5 marker or 2 mark question in which you have to write all these differences. Now next and important aspect is Golgi bodies. Why it is named as Golgi bodies? Because it is discovered by Camillo Golgi from cats. नर्व सेल से उसने गोल्गी बॉडीज को क्या किया था, डिस्कवर किया था. सो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज नेम्ड एज गोल्गी बॉडीज. It has 3 components. As there are 3 components in endoplasmic reticulum, again there are 3 components in Golgi bodies. One of them is cisternae, other of them is vacuoles, and third is what? Vesicles. Cisternae are, suppose this is a cell and this is nucleus. So here I am drawing Golgi bodies. These are cisternae. These are cisternae. The bigger structures are called vacuoles and smaller structures are called vesicles. Now this all is what? Golgi bodies, which consist of, this is cisternae, this is vacuole, and these smalls are vesicles. They are of different diameter. So all together formed what? Golgi bodies. Now they have different functions. First of all, you should know that it has 2 sides. One is convex side and other is concave side. There are 2 sides. One is convex side and other is concave side. Concave side is present towards plasma membrane. PM stands for plasma membrane, and concave side is present towards plasma membrane, and convex side is present towards nuclear membrane. Remember this. हमें इसीलिए मैंने आपको गोल्गी बॉडीज का डायग्राम सेल में ही बनाकर दिखाया है. इट हैज 2 साइड. वन इज कॉन्वेक्स साइड एंड अदर इज कॉन्केव साइड. तो इसकी जो कॉन्वेक्स साइड है वो न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन के पास है, और जो दूसरी साइड है वो प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन के पास है. नाउ इट हैज 2 फेसेस. वन इज फॉर्मेटिव फेस and other is maturing phase. जो ये वाला पार्ट है कॉन्केव वाला, दिस इज मैच्योरिंग फेज, और कॉन्वेक्स वाला पार्ट जो है दिस इज फॉर्मिंग फेज. कोई भी सब्सटेंस जब निकल के आता है कहाँ से? एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम में. एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम से निकल के वो सीधा गोल्गी बॉडीज में आता है. गोल्गी बॉडीज में उसकी प्रोसेसिंग होती है. कहाँ इसको किसी के साथ जुड़ना है. सपोज लिपिड आया कहाँ से? एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम से. अब जुड़ना है उसको ग्लूकोज के साथ, ग्लाइकोलिपिड बनना है. तो वो ग्लाइकोलिपिड कहाँ पर आके बनेगा? गोल्गी बॉडीज में. किसी साइड से वो एंटर होगा, जिस साइड से वो एंटर होगा दैट इज फॉर्मिंग साइड, और जिस साइड से मैच्योर होके वो बाहर निकल जाएगा दैट इज कॉल्ड मैच्योरिंग साइड. सपोज यहाँ पर कुछ मैच्योर हो रहा है, ये मैच्योर होके यहाँ पे निकल गया. सो दिस फॉर्म व्हाट? वैक्यूल. एंड दिस वैक्यूल इज नथिंग बट इट कैन बी लाइसोसोम्स, if it has digestive enzymes. अगर digestive enzymes are also proteins. वो प्रोटीन अगर इसके अंदर आ जाते हैं तो ये क्या बन जाएगा, लाइसोसोम बन जाएगा, वैक्यूल। तो अभी मैंने आपको अभी ये जो सिस्टम बताया है, गोल्गी बॉडीज, एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम एंड लाइसोसोम, ये तीनों एक दूसरे के पार्ट्स हैं। एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम से गोल्गी बॉडीज बनती हैं, गोल्गी बॉडीज से लाइसोसोम्स बनते हैं। सो दे ऑल आर व्हाट इंटरकनेक्टेड। सो एक से दूसरे का काम होता है, दूसरे से तीसरे का काम होता है। सो दैट्स व्हाई दे ऑल आर व्हाट इंटरकनेक्टेड। आफ्टर दिस we will discuss about the function of Golgi bodies. Now, Golgi bodies helps in number 1 formation of glycolipids, that is glucose plus lipids, glycolipids. Similarly, proteins, final formation of these proteins. This is the main and important function of Golgi bodies. Second is it helps in detoxification. Third is, although there are many more functions of Golgi bodies, but we will discuss them tomorrow. So for that time, best of luck, do your work and study well. Thank you and have a nice day.